Hey guys, and for today's video we're doing another yay or nay video. I was actually prepared and I'm wearing what I'm gonna review because I always sort of forget, but I'm actually wearing it today. We're going to be talking about a foundation, and this is the Bour Jour, I don't know how you say it, Happy Light Foundation. I bought this on a recommendation. As we know, I love watching Fleur de Force here on YouTube, and she was talking about the Bour Jour Happy Light Foundation, and I've never tried anything from Bour Jour before, and it's always not like out of my price range, but I prefer to go for cheaper things and things that I know really work. But I was in Boots a couple of weeks ago and this was on offer, buy one get one half price, and we know I love me a bargain of buy one get one half price, so the two things together with the half price made it so I bought this. And I'm pleasantly surprised by it. I'm smelling it because the first thing that you will notice with this is it smells really weird. Not bad. Not good either, just I prefer things that don't smell of anything, and this really sort of smells like makeup and sun cream. I don't even think it's got SPF in it, but it smells like makeup and sun cream. So that's the first thing. It's not a nay or a yay, it sort of just smells a little bit peculiar. The actual product is rather good, I like it. Yay, yes for this. I was pleasantly surprised. Like I said, I like to stay in my comfort zone of makeup, which I know works because I don't want to spend the money on stuff if it's rubbish, but I was pleasantly surprised by this. I did also purchase something else from Bour Jour which I really love as well. Let's actually talk about it, shall we? As I said, the smell is a little bit bizarre, but it does smell when you're putting it on as well. Like, you can smell it as you're blending it in. Once it's all done and the rest of your makeup is on, you can't smell it anymore, but when you first start blending it in and actually applying it, you can smell it, and it does smell rather weird, but it fades, so that's, if it stayed then I really wouldn't have liked it, but it does fade. The consistency is somewhere between watery and a little bit thick. It's not like, how to compare it, I love all the Rimmel foundations that Wake Me Up, the Match Perfection. That's like got not a thick consistency, but it's not like watery, whereas this, when I put it on the back of my hand, if I like move a little bit, it does very slowly start like dripping off my hand. Because obviously it's a bit more watery, the coverage isn't something that's amazing, but because it is so thin, you can build it up to make sort of a medium coverage, more light to medium, somewhere in between there, which is perfect for me because I prefer the natural look. I still prefer to be able to see my natural skin underneath my makeup, but it is buildable, so that is a good thing, and it is like, looks flawless on your skin. The colour is like perfect. I've never found a foundation so quickly and so easily that matches my skin tone. This is in Rose Vanilla, which just sounds really nice. It was nice not to pick a foundation that says ivory, and I picked this up when it was just like, oh, that matches perfectly. It's like exactly my skin tone, which is just amazing. Lasting power is somewhere in between. It like, I'd say, what's it say on the front, 8 hours hydration. I don't know about that. I don't know if my skin feels hydrated. It doesn't feel like I've got makeup on, if that counts. But the lasting power is sort of, oh, I suppose because it's so thin, it doesn't sort of stay on your face as long as you would want it to. For me, that's fine, because if I put makeup on, I'm usually only wearing makeup for about 5 hours of the day. Put it on when I first get up, and then as soon as I get in from being out, what is this? Oh, it's my bracelet. As soon as I'm in the house and I know I'm not going anywhere, the makeup is off, everything is gone. So I'd say probably about 5 hours is what I usually wear it for. By 5 hours I have noticed that things have started slipping and moving and I've got patches, so you would have to make sure that you're touching up with it. The finish is the best ever. Like, I actually haven't had to be using any powder over the top of it. I've been using a little bit of like translucent setting powder just because I just like to set my foundation. I think it's habit more than anything. But usually I would use like a pigmented powder like my Rimmel or my collection powders, but you really don't need that sort of extra coverage with this. I always think with pigmented powders, it's like just giving you that extra little bit of coverage on places that it hasn't covered, yeah. But with this, it was just like, I don't actually need to put any more makeup on my skin. This has covered everything that it should cover. It's got an almost completely matte finish, maybe a little bit of a sheen to it, but that could be just because I'm really oily at the moment. But I've really not needed, I've just been using, like I said, translucent powder just to set it, make sure it's going to stay a little bit longer. Other than that, it is brilliant and perfect. I would recommend, if you're like me and don't really have that much money to be spending, wait until it goes on sale, you know, buy one get one half price, 3 for 2 sort of thing. And then if you really liked it, you could buy two foundations, but you get one for half price, so it's sort of like equal it out a little bit. That is it for today's yay or nay video. Thank you for watching. Make sure that you thumbs up and that you subscribe, and I will see you next time.